Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to the Rose Priestess channel. My name is Coco Alexandra. If you hear any noises in the background, I do apologize. My daughter has a play date over. So today we're going to be doing a 3-month reading for you for all Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of September, October, and November 2024. Okay, Spirit, let's see what is coming up for my Sag community out there. Ooh, I'm feeling this one. And if you want to skip right into the monthly readings, I will leave a timestamp below. But I did a poll a few weeks ago, and many of you said you wanted to see me shuffling. So here I am, shuffling. You spoke, I heard, I am delivering. Okay. All right. Sagittarius, let's see. Beautiful. All right, let's see which other decks want to come out for you. Ooh, Herbal Astrology Oracle wants to pop in. All right, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, September, October, and November. All right, are there any other cards that want to come out for now? No, that is all. Okay, so, all right. Let's just begin with September 1st, all right, Sag? So, the cards that are coming through are mistakes, silence, and ashwagandha. All right. And so now what I'm feeling here is that, okay, there may have been some moments in the past where maybe you felt like, oh, I could have done this better. Oh, I could have done this better. Or I should have said that, or I should have done that instead. And maybe you're being a little bit hard on yourself and you're labeling those moments as mistakes. Okay. And so I just want to remind you that there are no mistakes, okay? Everything we do is meant to be because those moments are important learning lessons for us, okay? When you're able to shift the lens from seeing it as a lesson instead of mistake, that's you elevating your frequency, that's you learning, that's you evolving, that's you growing, and that is the purpose of life. We're not here to just stay in one spot on our entire journey. We're meant to grow and evolve. And we do so by all of these beautiful learning moments in the school of life that we're here living in. Okay. And so sometimes those inner critic voices come up, and I'm guessing that if you're here, you're probably an adult because this is an adult channel. But also really taking note into how you're nurturing your inner child, okay? Really kind of thinking about like, how were you treated? How did your caregiver speak to you when you did make a mistake? Okay, because how you experience that as a child, if it's not taken care of or managed or healed, it shows up in the same way in your adult life. Okay, and so if you had hypercritical caregivers, or if you were blamed, if you were yelled at whenever you made like the smallest little mistake, that might really kind of trigger your nervous system. Okay. And so if there are any bumps in the road that you feel you're labeling as mistakes coming up in September, it's a guidance from spirit to ask you to love yourself a little bit more, be more compassionate with yourself. And also, it's okay when those inner critic moments and voices come up, but it's a guidance for you to shift it and kind of be like, it's okay. We can do this again. Let's do better next time, or we can do things differently another time, right? Like, don't beat yourself up about it, okay? And so, we do have eclipse season in September. And so it's in the Virgo Pisces axis. And so if you have those two zodiac signs in your big three, or if they show up a lot in your personal birth chart, you may feel it more intensely. Okay. And so there's a guidance for you to go within more in the month of September. Okay. So that you can kind of unplug and disconnect from the chaos that may be happening around you or within your community or around the world. Okay. And so just really pay attention to what you are watching, who you are around, and notice like if they make you feel more filled up and inspired or whether they're draining you. Okay, so that will be a really big indicator of whether to be spending more time or less time with those people or doing those things or watching those things. Okay, I feel like in those quiet moments that you have with yourself in solitude, that's when spirit speaks to you the loudest. That's when your intuition really kind of shines through more and gives you more clarity. Okay. So really create those spaces so that you can go within. Okay. And going within looks different for everybody. Maybe it's journaling for you. Maybe it's meditating. Maybe it's going on a nature walk. Whatever that is for you is unique for you. If it works, keep doing it. If you feel like you want to do something else to change things up, go for it. Okay. And I feel like towards the later end of the month in September, I feel like something is brewing for you. Okay. I feel like there is a moment in which you will find more balance between your divine feminine and your divine masculine energies. But also, for those of you who are not in a relationship, I feel like there may be someone coming into your field that really feels like your other half, okay? Like the yin to your yang, your sun to your moon, okay? And for those of you who are already in a relationship, I feel like there's a transformation within your relationship to take it deeper into the next level, okay? And I also feel like all of these small steps that you are taking towards your inner growth, your personal development, your spiritual development is actually paving the way so that you get deeper connected into your purpose. Okay, obviously everyone's purpose is different. And just a fun fact sharing, I do Akashic records reading because I teach it. And I've been doing that for over a decade now. And when it comes to soul purpose, right, I think something that I've channeled quite frequently for many people is that not everybody's sole purpose is going to be this massively grandiose thing. It's not like Napoleon or, Alexander the Great, where like you discover this or, you create a new world or you take the country to another, some of our soul purposes are things that might seem actually quite mundane and actually simple, like being the best nurturing, caring mother that you can be because maybe you never had that. Okay. Or maybe becoming a teacher and enlightening the minds of the next generation. Or being the most loving, compassionate, reciprocal spouse to your partner because they're supposed to be reciprocating that for you so that you both can learn in this lifetime how to love with the heart wide open. Okay, so again, everyone's purpose is different. So take what resonates. All right, I'm gonna move into October. I am sorry for the noise in the background. Please excuse it. I'm a single working mom, so this happens sometimes. True love, power, community. Oh my goodness. I am loving this for you. Okay, so again, I did mention that for those who are single in the month of September, there may be someone coming into your life. And so it feels like for some, this is the true love that you've been waiting for. So no matter if this is your first true love or if this is a second big relationship, third, fourth, fifth, whatever, this feels like this is the one that you've been waiting for. Okay. And all of those other relationships in the past that didn't work out taught you lots of lessons about yourself so that you could elevate yourself, so that you can come back into the wholeness of yourself and prepare you for this love that is coming. Okay. For those of you who are like, no, Coco, I'm not in a relationship, I'm not looking for one. This could be true love to spirit, true love to self. All right. So take what resonates. And I feel like in October, I don't remember which full moons or new moons are coming in October, but it feels like a power month for you, okay? Because also, it's going to be nearer to your birthday season, but I feel like you're really coming into your power, okay? You're coming into the fullness of self. And this true love, or if it's self-love for you, is what is kind of fueling this new trajectory of your growth, okay? Feels like you are feeling more radiant, you are feeling more empowered, you are feeling more motivated and determined to create the life that you want, okay? And you're feeling more free to do so, right? And you're a Sagittarius, and so freedom and adventure is something that is always in the back of your mind and maybe on top of your mind, okay? And so really reaching for the stars, okay? And not allowing anyone's neggy comments or limiting beliefs, get in the way of what it is that you want to create and do in your life, okay? I'm loving that for you. I feel like there's this soaring energy, there's like this forward movement energy. So whatever you're trying to create, it feels like there's going to be forward movement in October, okay? But also, community is going to be really important for you in October. So if you already have a really supportive group of community, you'll meet more of these beautiful individuals that are cut from the same cloth of your soul. Like when you meet these people, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I feel like I've known you for lifetimes. And you're just going to click and you're just going to add to your growing community. And for those of you who maybe have been feeling a little bit more lonely or have been in hermit mode, like October feels like where you're gonna like really find your people, find your tribe, find people who really see you, get you, inspire you, empower you, and really understand you on a deep soul level. It's like even sometimes in those silent moments, like you don't really need to say much, they just get you. You know what I mean? Okay, beautiful. So I'm going to move into November. Okay, the theme for November and the cards are intention, compassion, and dream. So that's really beautiful. And I'm seeing that, all of this inner work that you've been doing, okay, in whichever form that's coming up for you, could be physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, energetic, what have you. Like it feels like things are coming into culmination, they're coming into fruition, okay? And now that you're like, okay, I feel rock solid, like no one can push me, like I am rooted and grounded like a mountain, you know what I mean? And now this is that energetic space where you get to set really strong intentions on how you want to write your story from here on out. What is it that you want to create? How do you want to show up differently? What is it what kind of reality is it that you want to be in? Maybe some manifestation work is being called, maybe some ritual work, whatever practices resonate with you. I love doing manifestation work, so on the new moon, at full moon, and on portal days. So maybe that's something that resonates with you and that you can try. All right. And so This feels like a homecoming, all right, the month of November for you. And November 11th would actually be a really great portal day to do manifestation work on the 1111 portal. So if that resonates with you, go for it. And if it comes true, share in the comments below so we can celebrate with you as a community. Um, these things that you've been working on internally, externally, and creating, when they are rooted and created from a space of love, from genuinity, from a space of compassion, the universe feels it, right? Because it's not being created or prayed for from a space of lack. It's you really truly believing your worthiness, your deservingness of this vision that you want in life. And when it's coming from such a beautiful space of a heart wide open, that's when you're able to really call it in with more ease and grace and fluidity. And of course, when we're talking about energy, we might be in that energy, but remember, because we are human form, we have a physical vessel, that it takes time for it to ground into the physical form. Okay, but dream big. Okay, you are the dreamers, as Sagittarius is like, you are the archer, right? Like, think about where you want to aim that bow and arrow to, and find that bullseye and just go for it, okay? Because I feel like your dreams are coming true. The dreams that you have seeded, the plants that you have seeded are coming into fruition now. And I feel like on the other side of the eclipse in September, October time, like that's going to be a really powerful, pivotal shift for you, okay? So like really be intentional with everything that you say, you do, how you come off to people, how you choose to engage and communicate. All right. I love that for you. I'm going to pick some final messages of empowerment for my Sagittarius sun, moon, and rising for the next 3 months. Please, Spirit. Thank you. Ooh, this one. Beautiful. The mirror and the great goddess. That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, beautiful. So what I'm picking up on with the mirror, right? They're showing me the number 8. So the number 8 is a symbol of the infinity sign, right? So remember, in September, there is this call and invitation for you to go deeper within, right? And so again, this is showing up as a double confirmation. It is a time for you to reflect, okay? Because when we take that time to reflect, then we're really asking ourselves the deeper questions of, okay, where am I in life right now? Am I where I want to be? If not, where do I want to go? How do I get there? What are the actionable steps I need to take to do it? And can I do it alone? Or do I need to ask for support to get me there so I can be in this thriving, flourishing state? Okay. And like, don't ever discount all that you have experienced in the past, because each and everything that you have done and flowed through has led you to this moment and point. Okay. So it's also not just good to reflect on right now, but also reflect on the past and see how you can take those pearls of wisdoms from the past and apply it to the future, so that you are going into it with more wisdom and experience, because you're not starting over again. You're building upon knowledge and knowing. Okay. And the final message for you, message of empowerment, is the great goddess. So you remember how I said with this card, I felt like it was a homecoming. And again, the imagery of a homecoming is coming up for you. So another double confirmation. Like, Spirit is just lit right now. Thank you, Spirit. I feel like you're becoming more comfortable in your body. You're becoming more comfortable in your skin, who you are as a whole, and you're not going to allow other people to tell you who you are anymore. And you're not going to care so much about what other people think of you, because honestly, they're not you. They're not living your life. You're living your life. Okay. So focus on you. Stop. Who cares about what other people are saying? Okay. Let the haters hate or whatever. You do you, boo. And so I feel like there is a deepening of the heart. There's a deepening of intuition, connection to source, connection with your truest calling, your higher purpose, and also just you dropping in deeper with the divine feminine energies, being more graceful and open to receptivity, um, to know when to rest and when to create, when to retreat and when to go, 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 go. And there's just like this beautiful, like, ah moment. And when you reach that ah moment, celebrate it. All right, my loves, because this is beautiful. You've done a lot. You've come a really long way. And I want you to be proud of yourself because spirit is proud of yourself. And these cards are just, giving you confirmation after confirmation that everything that you have done has led you to this point. All right, I'm loving that for you. So if this message resonated for you, please like, comment, or subscribe to this channel for more content in the future. Personal readings are now available, and I'm sending you so much love. You've got this.